Hi there everybody, my name is Yohanna here from Gyro Mazda, and sitting right behind me is our gorgeous 2024 CX-90 plug-in hybrid GT trim level. And let me show you why this is one of the best three-row SUVs you can buy on the market today. So here it is in all its glory. Our 2024 CX-90 comes in this beautiful Rhodium White Metallic paint color. It goes great with the two-tone wheels. You have the metallic and black finish there. These are 21-inch wheels that you're getting with all-season tires from the factory, and they look amazing and fill up that wheel well really nicely. Around the front, you have LED lighting in the front and back. This is adaptive front lighting as well, so when you steer to the left, your lights will also steer over to the left. You get front parking sensors all across the front, as well as a front camera. And this is not just a logo on the front of your car, this is where most of your safety features come from. Most of your sensors are sitting right there, your forward collision warning, lane keep assist, and your adaptive cruise control. Around the side, your PHEV badge, as well as your gorgeous metallic Mazda branding right there on the doors. And around the back of the 90, you'll notice that beautiful posture it has. It's got a long roof and a slight dip at the back versus most SUVs start dipping from around the center of the roof. And around the back here, you have your branding for the PHEV, you have your all-wheel drive badge, and you get a power rear liftgate. Once we open that up, you could check out the room back here with that third row down. You have a 12-volt plug here, a plug-in volt right there, two USBs on each side for the third row, and AC vents. Opening this up, you get your toolbox with your spare tire underneath. And how do you put the seats up? Really easy. Pull them up like that, bring your headrest up, pull it down, all in one hand. Now hopping into the back of the CX-90, first thing you'll notice is how wide our doors actually open. It's almost a 90-degree angle to make it really easy for anybody to get in and out of the car. On the actual door, you have a beautiful machine finish with that leather trim and stitch, and a retractable window shade. Now, take a look at these seats. Beautiful leather seating with that gold stripe right down the middle along with your gold stitching. Once I hop inside, you'll notice I have a bar right here to pull me back even further. I have a recline right here, so I can lay down and stare at the sun, or the lack of it, as well as get my cups all in order, put my heated seats on, and adjust my own temperature. Now the CX-90 is a master at comfort. So you'll notice I've got my own AC vent, my passenger has their own AC vent, we both got USB-C chargers, and those are fast chargers. Got my cup holders already, and if I got more drinks, I've got even more cup holders here with a little more storage. Same thing goes for the third row. Even if you're stuck back here, you don't have to worry. You've got your AC vents, you've got your two cup holders, and your USB-C charger, and that goes for both sides. Now that we know the comfort level that all our passengers are getting, let's check out the front and see the driver's seat. You'll notice the same machine finish and stitching on the side. And take a look at your sporty seats. You got really good bolstering over here, all the way around. Beautiful padding to make sure you're comfortable the whole time. Electronic controls with the lumbar support button for lower back pressure. Now, sitting in the driver's seat, this is going to be your view. You have a beautiful leather wrapped steering wheel with that quality stitch on the inside for some better grip while you're driving. On the right side of the wheel, it has all of your cruise control settings, and if you press this button, it'll change up your front view. Now, I did mention there was cruise control, but not just any cruise control. This car has adaptive cruise control. That means if I'm set at 100 and somebody in front of me gets in going 80 kilometers an hour, I could use this marker to determine how far away I want to stay from that car in front of me. If you want it to only be 1, you'd set it to this, and to push the car in front of you a little further, you push it like that. Now, on the left side of the wheel, you have all of your audio controls. You could push up or mute the volume. You could use this button to activate Siri or Google Assistant when you have your phone plugged in. And this little info button will scroll through your dash, give you some more driving information as you're going along. Now, to the left side of the steering wheel, you'll notice the gold plating around your AC dials to match that golden stitching right there. Just goes to show the amount of details Mazda puts into their vehicles. Even this cutout right here fits seamlessly. It looks amazing. And above that, you also have your Bose sound system that's just perfectly hidden in there. Underneath your vent, you could check this out. This turns off your parking sensors. If you ever parked up and there's a lot of people driving around you, you could turn that off to turn off the beeping. This is how you open up your gas cap, and one of the nicest features, you get 2 memory settings in this car. So if you have a partner that sits super close up to the steering wheel, when you get in, you got no leg room, don't worry. You just press this button and it'll adjust your seating to how you like it, as well as your mirrors, so you just get in and drive. Now, taking a look at our infotainment system, it's a beautiful 10-inch display with a little camera right there to recognize who's getting in the car. So as soon as you get in, it'll say hello, and then it'll say your name, and it'll adjust all of your settings. Now, you'll notice that our screen is located up top here rather than in the center of our console. Why is that? So Mazda puts it up top so it's more in line with your driving line of sight. So when you're panning over to look at your GPS, it's as simple as that rather than looking downwards. On this display, you get wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, hands-free calling, and Bluetooth connection, of course. Right now, I've got it open on our energy flow monitor. So this will tell you how long you've been driving on EV only and your regenerative energy distance right there. Of course, when you go home, you can check out our platform. You can go to entertainment to play your music or change your source up and connect your phone, of course. You get Sirius XM, Bluetooth, all that good stuff. And one of the coolest things about this trim level, if you take a look right here, you press that button, and there's my 360 camera. So right now it's taking a look at my front view. If I scroll down, scroll up I should say, I get a wider angle of that, and if I go to the bottom section, I can actually see where my wheels are at right now. So if you're parallel parking, you don't have to scrape your rims anymore just by using this camera. And of course, to activate reverse, I put it in reverse gear, and that way I'm able to see what's behind me plus the bird's eye view to help me out with my angles. Moving along towards the center over here, this is our AC module. You'll notice that these are at different temperatures. That's because this car has dual air climate, meaning that if me, the driver, wants to sit at 27 and my passenger's over here complaining that it's too hot, they can turn their temperature down all the way to low, and they'll be sitting in cool air. I'll be sitting at 27 degrees, no problems. As well, we've got 3-way heated seats for driver and passenger, as well as cooling seats, which is one of my favorite features. These are gorgeous black leather seats, but in the summertime, they definitely get hot. So you turn on the cooling seats, within 30 seconds, you're cooling down. And when it's winter time, you've got the heated steering wheel button right there to warm up your hands. Underneath your AC, you'll notice a little space right there. It's not a random spot for nothing. It's actually a wireless phone charger. So you can conveniently fit your phone there, and it won't move around because it is edged downwards to keep your phone in place. And as soon as you're done your drive, you get a little bit more battery life there. Underneath that, you'll notice your My Drive switch. You push this up to check out your different drive modes. So we've got a sport, normal, EV, and off-road mode in this car. We recommend using the off-road mode whenever you're in some extreme snowfall, muddy, or really rainy conditions. What it does, it puts the car in 4-wheel drive the entire time, so you have maximum traction. EV mode, you can use that when your battery is fully charged to get around. You get around 42 kilometers of pure electric energy. So that means if you live maybe 10 or 15, maybe even 20 kilometers away from your work, you could get away every single day using only EV power. And normal, we recommend to use that for everyday driving. It uses a mix of gas and electric range to maximize your fuel efficiency. And then the sport mode is when you're in a good mood, you want to pass some people, you put it in sport mode and the car gets a lot more peppy. It runs through the gears a little bit longer, so you get more power. But remember, it also takes up more gas, so use it in proper situations. Underneath your My Drive switch, we have our gear selector, a little bit different from our conventional Mazdas. So right now it's positioned in park. To get out of there, you pull on the switch, pull to the right, now we're in reverse, pull down for neutral, and pull all the way down for drive, let go, and then we're all good to go. Next to your gear selector, you'll notice that beautiful machine finish on the trim once again. Underneath here, you got 2 hidden cup holders for your convenience. This is your automatic parking brake. You pull up to engage, push down to disengage. And one of my favorite features in the Mazdas, your auto hold. So once you turn the auto hold on, and let's say I'm driving, I'm in gear, I get to a red light and it just started, I'm gonna give my brake a little pump right there, and you see the hold notification pop up in green in your dash. Now, once it's on, I can actually remove my foot off the brake while staying in drive, and the car is not going to move forward, not going to move back. It'll just sit in place until I'm ready to accelerate again. This gives you a nice opportunity to relax your foot if you've been doing a lot of driving, or if you've got some kids in the back or your dog in the back, you could get to them successfully and safely without the car moving at all. And over here you get this beautiful leather armrest. It's a two-way opening storage compartment as well. Once you press the buttons, you get a good amount of storage space right here with two USB-C chargers and two wire feeders, because like I said, Mazda thinks of everything in these cars. Now up top, we've got our auto dimming interior mirror. You'll notice there's 3 buttons underneath here. That's our HomeLink wireless system. So if I've got a home garage key, or if I've got a work garage door that I've got to open up, I can actually program these buttons to open it up for me. So no more fobs hanging around or staying in your interior space. Then even more above that, you'll notice this little bar right here. This will tell me who's sitting in my car and if they're wearing their seatbelt or not. So right now, passenger airbag is off. That's because nobody's sitting over here. But if I had someone sitting there or in the back seat, you'll notice some red symbols up here letting me know that they need to buckle up. Above that, we got our lighting settings. This is to open up the right side, the left side, all lights in the car, and the setting if you want the lights to turn on when the doors are opened. Pulling this up, you can open up our panoramic roof shade. Goes all the way to the back seats. And if I press it one more time, you'll notice my moonroof opening up just about halfway to make sure I get all the airflow I need. So there it is, a full walk around of our gorgeous 2024 CX-90 plug-in. I hope this video was informative enough for you to learn something today. And if you've got any questions or you'd like to get some further information, be sure to give me a call or text me at 647-705-9982. Now believe me, as good as this car looks, it drives even better. So be sure to book an appointment and let's take it out on the road. Thank you, take care, and have a wonderful day.